Hey, what up, YouTube? I recently got some of my eye photos on paper and wanted to show you guys. So, a couple of years ago, my eyes were so dark that there was absolutely no trace of blue showing through, except for maybe in some of the nerve rings or stress rings. So, this is the left eye, this is the right eye, and I just wanted to go over kind of what's going on in my eye. I want to make sure I don't get too much shading in there. So as you can see, there are some definite lines. See these lines that are in circular motion? They go all around the eye. Those are what are called a stress ring or a nerve ring. Commonly it's associated with the adrenal glands in a weak nervous system. Somebody that has these stress rings may be experiencing anxiety and stress, and they're basically in the future and worried about the future. You can see these big holes like this pretty much all around, really in there. I mean, up in there too. So this is going to be like the neck. Down over here is going to be more the lung, the thorax, abdomen. Around on this side, all throughout there is the back, the throat, the face. I have a lot of lacunas. And lacunas are basically, this is what's called a closed lacuna. Acids are in here burning up whatever area this is associated with the body. For example, let's go right here even. So this is going to be my back. So I sustained a back injury. You can actually see where I broke my back is that little, that's going to be my L5. That's going to be the fracture. This white is stagnant lymph. This is my kidney and adrenal gland. Lots of stagnant lymph. When our lymphatics or when our kidneys don't filter, a lot of lymph will build up. Like this orange yellowish hue, that's sulfur chemical buildup with stagnant lymph. You can see there's lymph in there. That's kind of the white paler stuff, but there's also a layer of sulfur and chemical deposit. But yeah, going back, the lacunas are just areas where acids are trapped and burning up the tissue. And then, so this is kind of like the bowels, this inner part, and like these little lacunas, or you could call them bowel pockets, are basically within the small, large intestine. It's usually where there's impacted waste and blown out intestinal lining. Up in here, there's a lot of small lacunas as well. You know, this might have to do with like, you know, my mental state, sensory, my sex impulse, my five sense area, a lot of stuff, a lot of mental stuff up in here. But I am making incredible progress. I mean, my eyes look so much different than they used to. I wish I could show you guys the before and after, but the befores are really just like pictures of my face where you can just tell that my eyes are really dark brown. And then it's going to be similar on this side. So, see, it's pretty similar, but you can see it's healing where the orange is kind of getting lighter and lighter, and it's going to heal from the outside in. Because the brown did stretch all the way out to the outer red, outer region of the iris. You can see a skin ring that's fading, and all the white in here and the squiggly lines. That's going to represent how constitutionally strong my genetics are. So these fibers ideally should just be really, really tight. Let's just like doo-doo-doo. But like up in here where they're just big squiggly lines and there's darkness, that represents a weaker constitution. And then going back to this side, this is pretty interesting. So where I also injured my back, It's kind of hard to tell on the camera, but there's like a flat spot right there. That's another back injury. But yeah, all these little dark lines radiating out of my GI tract. I mean, those are acids. Those are just burning me up. And that sulfur, ooh, that stuff is so sticky. Basically from taking pharmaceutical medications, antibiotics, etc. And so I just wanted to share this with you guys. And yes, you can regenerate. The eyes will change. I've heard multiple times that the eyes do not change colors, but I'm experiencing it for my own self. Yes, they do. If you guys would like an eye reading, I'm currently taking Dr. Morse's level 2 course, and also taking Ellen Tart Jensen's course as well. They're a little contradictory, but it's all perspective, right? And so I'd love to take a look at your eyes if you'd like to get a better idea as to your internal condition. Once again, iridology shows the soft tissue and can give an analysis of its condition. This is basically the most accurate representation of what's going on inside the body. Take care, guys. Oh, but look at that lacuna. That's around like my heart, lung, descending colon. Whew. If you guys would like more information, dlb949@msn.com. Find me on Facebook, Doug's Holistic Health Services. I'll post a link to my website. Take care, guys.